The nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And he says that award is about making your team better. A lot of things you don't see in the stats. If you play good defense, most of the time you don't get a block because it doesn't reach that point. They don't even come inside. Guys, the lane is closed.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. Mitchell in at the 2, with Bogdanovich at small forward. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Now, here's Butler. Robinson passes to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Adebayo. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Butler. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Robinson against Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. They shoot again. And Bogdanovich lays it in.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now, here is O'Neal. Dishes it to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. A floater, and the layup is good. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Though he'll challenge you with the dribble, Bogdanovich often stops short of the rim, opting for the floater.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lowry against Gobert. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. The dish now to Mitchell. From outside the arc. That shot is off. And Miami the other way now. And Butler, here we go. Lowry passes to Butler. Over Bogdanovich. And that one's good by Butler.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Heat. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside for Lowry. Offline with his 3. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. trailing by 4. O'Neal passes to Conley. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
No, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Heroes checked in for Duncan Robinson. Conley dishes to O'Neal. The pass to Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Lowry. Here's Tucker. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler finds Adebayo. Here's Hero. Covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. From the line. And there's another one for the Heat.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
First free throw is good.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Butler. He kicks it to Lowry. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Adebayo with the elbow. Miami needs to get a shot off. Hero, no good. Utah trailing here. Bogdanovich with it. Lowry picks him up. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Butler. And it's Miami with another.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's all tied in Miami. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And such a great story. Royce O'Neal, undrafted out of Baylor, played all over Europe before catching on with the Utah Jazz as a hard-nosed defender.
Thinking back from where I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity. So, I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
And O'Neal starting in Utah the last few seasons, and Greg earning a long-term deal.
Yeah, a quality 3-and-D guy. Like he said, he never gave up and even now continues to play with that same hunger.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Whiteside is out there with O'Neal. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Here's Mitchell. The Heat getting the bucket. There's the drive. Conley up top. He dishes it to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Now, Hero, covered by Mitchell. 8 feet away, and it's Miami with another. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game, also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, "I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes." Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Now here is Conley. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Bounce pass, Butler. Shoots from the block. Morris, no good. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Pass to Hero. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lowry's shot is good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of it.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry with the ball. He's got 6. Passes it to Adebayo. Now, Hero. Lowry passes to Hero. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Jazz leading by 5. Conley dishes to Whiteside. Mitchell passes to Conley. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Butler, and the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 6.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Whiteside, the pass to Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Right at the free throw line, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Butler. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 8.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Mitchell. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Over Whiteside, and Whiteside sends it back. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Jazz lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. We get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. So that's where Spoelstra starts the second half with. The Heat trail by 7. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here's Lowry. He's got 6. Here's Butler. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Butler's got 10 points.
You can see the confidence from Jimmy Butler. Does not hesitate for a second to knock these down.
Conley against Lowry. Conley's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bogdanovich against Butler. Back to Lowry. That one wide left.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
This game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
And Adebayo drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Conley against Lowry. Right side, Conley. It's stolen by Lowry. Outside, Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. Wide open shot is on the money. Adebayo's got 10.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The 8-footer. Here's Butler. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Outside Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. He struggled up there.
Martin's checked in for Miami. Utah also making some changes. Eric Vasco comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw, good Butler.
What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon. Good job to stay patient and let the play develop. Lowry is very strong in that regard.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell against Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. He hits both from the stripe. Now Hero. Takes a three. And the Heat, another three.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
Mitchell outside. There's the triple. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Dedmon with the block. And he's able to get it back. Clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Butler, 13 points in the game.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Butler with the drive. It's good. This game is all even. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some dishes to Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. The kick outside to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the shot goes in. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Butler with the ball. He's got 18. Pass to Tucker for the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Heat leading by 4. Now, here's Butler. He kicks it to Martin. Passes to Dedmon. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
The pass to Hero. And there's the drive. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Pass to Martin. Now Dedmon. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hero. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Mitchell outside to take the lead. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Now Hero. Ingles covering. Hero passes to Dedmon. Mitchell outside. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Clarkson's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. Timeout called the Heat. A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during a break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out in the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Conley outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead. Conley against Lowry. Outside Robinson. And here's Lowry. Outside for Robinson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And again, the turnover by the Heat.
Jazz ball.
Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Right now they're a 9-0 run, and the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it strong.
Gobert finds Mitchell over Robinson. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 27 points.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Mike Conley is really good at using his shot fake to get guys up in the air. The rest is pretty simple for him.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Utah Jazz?
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
And the Heat making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Donovan is checked in for the Jazz. And Miami has possession. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Traps in the tray.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Utah.
Over in the corner, Conley. And off the front, and in it goes. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Jazz leading by 8. Now Mitchell. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Back to Bogdanovich from deep three-point range. Miami grabs the miss. It's tipped. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on a win streak like this?
Well, the game's just back to being easy again, you know, just making the right plays, playing off of the teammates, and guys are just really being unselfish. And it's easy for me to play in that style, and it's fun to be around.
You sure look like you're having fun, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.